Shout out to Philly, the city that's fucking gritty. Ain't nobody in the city that's really been fucking with me. Got my arms in a knot, career in a dot. Just signed on the line and a nigga won't stop. Can't stop, won't stop, gotta ride.
Breaking news, breaking news, breaking news, and breaking news. I am your host, Quincy Harris, and you are here with today's breaking news by Quincy. And let the crowd go wild. Alright, y'all. So, now that that's out the way, we gonna watch Abner Entertainment, I guess reaction on. I keep hearing, like, I don't know if it kept surfacing. I haven't watched the last 2 episodes of Bad Boys. It's boring as hell. It's boring as hell. Natalie don't know how to story produce. Zeus don't know how to story produce. So that's that. You can't tell people nothing. You can't give people constructive criticism without them feeling a certain type of way. So here we go.
Looking for an easy way to get that LLC next to your business name?
Shut the hell up. Now all of a sudden I'm getting all these LLC ads. I don't know what the hell I watched. Fuck up. Dismissed. Let me see if he got
about why I think the Bad Boys reunion ended up canceling, and I believe it's due to 3 reasons. Recently we saw online that Adonis confirmed on Facebook that the reunion is indeed canceled once again. Okay, we saw this happen.
I need him to chill. Cancel for what? And you know how it looks bad because the first one was canceled.
The first season, and this is confirmed because I have another source to confirm that it is indeed canceled. Okay, so this isn't a rumor at this point. The 3 reasons I believe that this video is important is, let's get into the nitty gritty why we think it's canceled. The first reason is, I believe, contract wise. I feel like contractually the cast members for Bad Boys have too much leniency, and maybe some of the other shows on the Zeus network have too much leniency in what they allow the cast members to do when it comes to showing up for a reunion. I feel like,
cause listen, baby, when I went to my reunion, if you know, you know. I'm not explaining nothing to none of y'all. If you know, you know. When I went to my reunion, oh yeah, they was like, before the reunion even started, they was like, so don't cut your hair between woo woo, cause we gotta do pickup takes and the reunion will be woo woo. So you get what I'm saying? Like, when you work at big networks, like it's in there. It's in there. You get what I'm saying? You know, you don't get paid a lot for a reunion, but it's in there. Like, it's in there.
There needs to be some stipulations as of money. Maybe they should be able to pay half of the income that they're promised for the season during the season, and then the other half if they show up to the reunion. That way it'll give the cast members more incentives to show up to the reunion, so that way they can collect the rest of their check. One network that I believe does this is Bravo. I believe what Bravo does is they pay their cast members a set fee, and for the last couple of episodes they don't pay them until they show up to the reunion. I feel like that's something that Zeus Network needs to put into place, because
because then it'll look like a big chunk of an amount instead of, like, you get what I'm saying, like a little lump sum. Because reunions, like, I'll tell you right there off the back, and I did a big network, like, they don't pay shit, but the show on, like, a good network, they pay like a lot. And if Zeus is paying over $10,000, I mean, I might debate going to a reunion too if it's if it's not serving my purpose or nothing like that. So
last thing that we need is to have a full season. The cast members go back and forth online, and we do not get to see them resolve it or not resolve it. That's the whole point of a reunion.
That's the thing too, and not to be pausing or anything. Like the stage shit. What am I about to say? I don't fucking know, y'all.
Bobby Lights I Love You Per even had a big cast, and all of everybody showed up except for one.
I know what I'm about to say. When you come from, like, television, like, you even got some people, I'm not saying Zeus don't got people that call them, but it's more like, it's more handled right. Like, it's either like they gonna tell you to stop doing what you doing online and calm it down, or you gonna start seeing all these other people get different opportunities around you as far as like going interviewing things, and then they gonna leave you flat the fuck out, or they gonna do some weird ass shit, or like, you get what I'm saying, like. But with the higher networks, they're more like grimy. Like Zeus may be grimy in certain shit they do, and it may be more hood grimy, but the people at the different networks, they're like more like higher up grimy. Like, oh, like y'all bitches really be grimy in this fucking industry. Like, they're that type of grimy.
And cast member. So it is still possible to do a reunion with one cast or two cast members may be missing, but that shouldn't even be able to even happen if the correct contract is in place. I feel like the cast members kind of use their celebrity as leniency in order to be able to get over on Zeus, so that way they're not able to show up to a reunion and face some of the problems that they have with some of the cast members. Another reason why I feel like Bad Boys ended up not having a reunion this season is due to timing. I feel like Zeus kind of waits too late to film their reunion, such like Bravo, VH1, MTV shows. They usually film their reunions 3 or 4 episodes before the finale, so that way it allows the network to be able to get all the cast members reunited.
And that's the thing too. If y'all see me going, if y'all see me like, I don't know. I know I'm over here like making faces. I got ADHD, so sometimes I wander off within myself, and I'll be over here like, I still be listening though. That's true though, because with A&E, they do more of like, okay, so with Zeus, they wait until the whole show is off. With like networks like A&E and etc., they'll like, oh, we on like the 9th episode. We got we on like the 8th episode. All right, y'all filming the reunion. Woo woo. Everybody come in and film the reunion within like 2 days. Well, the one day the whole reunion get filmed, but from that one day you're literally sitting in a building for X amount of fucking hours. When I mean X amount of fucking hours, I mean X amount of fucking hours. Like, I don't know how long Zeus is doing it. I heard they do that for baddies, East, West, whatever, because they be waiting long. But I think that really be on them because they can't get everybody together. But literally in these reunions, like, they'll get it right together. Like, oh, you gotta do, like, listen. Even though I don't like the network like that, well, not the network, I don't like the production company like that. But even though I don't like the production company like that, they will have people calling your phone the day before. Do you got the right outfit? Do we need to see, like, it's certain networks that really be like on it.
United and have enough time just in case any discrepancies happen with the reunion. And I feel like Zeus waits too late. They usually wait after the last episode to be able to film a reunion, edit it, and then air it. If they were to film the reunion, let's say 2-3 episodes ago, I think everybody would have shown up. But the fact that they're waiting at the end of the season, I feel like a lot of the cast members are sort of over showing up. They do not want to be there because they've seen all the backlash that they've gotten online, so that in fact kind of ruins it. One thing Oxygen used to do
and they've seen all the episodes. When I think about it, like, I don't think I seen my whole season before we did the reunion. I think we was damn near at the end, and I'm like, no, you know what? No, I'm lying. I don't know why I sat up here and lied the whole time. We actually filmed the reunion. I actually thought this was dumb. You know what? I'm tripping. I'm gonna give Zeus some leeway. The reality show I was on, we filmed the whole fucking season. Not the whole season. We filmed the whole fucking reunion before the season even aired. Like, by the time the reunion was done and there, like, our season was airing next month, we filmed the reunion. Like, we literally had like 25 days away until our first episode premiere. So we actually did our reunion early. Like, they had our reunion in the tuck for a while.
also is film the reunion before the season even airs. Now, this I
Yeah,
wouldn't
that's what I
suggest for
did.
Zeus because I feel like they need to be able to see some of the stuff in the online reactions. Not all of it, but at least some of
Right,
it, and
right.
also
But that's the thing too. They mainstream. Let me stop. Let me stop. Cause
watch it with the rest of
I
their
know.
cast members so that way we can see what they have to say online. I feel like if they were to film a reunion before the season is even put out there, we wouldn't be getting the best reunion possible because a lot of them wouldn't have been able to see what some of their cast members may say about them on.
That's what I agree with too with any TV show. Like y'all shouldn't do a reunion before the show even air. Y'all shouldn't do it. That's why I was mad when I think about it. Because if I would have seen the whole season before I went and did the reunion, I would have snapped on everybody. But yeah,
Online and offline. Also, the third reason I believe the reunion is canceled as well is due to casting. I feel like they casted way too many socialites. The socialites that I would say are
it's scary.
socialites on this cast is Raz B, Orlando, Prince, Chef D, Darrell, Mo City, Jonathan. These are people that are considered known outside of a Zeus network, and I think that
Not really most city, but I guess because he get money, he do his little own little thing or whatever y'all say. I mean, I guess But yeah, most of them is socialites, and that's they gonna always go. Reality TV will fall the way people was doing the new platforms. They will not last. These newer shows, we see them coming in episodes and season pushing out. It will eventually slow down. It eventually slows down. Like it eventually doesn't get a green light eventually. And it'll be either sooner than later, but it eventually, like I'm telling you. At
that
some
once
at
you
some
cast too much
point,
of those type,
hold on, I gotta finish my statement. At some point the atmosphere changes. And I mean that at some point it always changes. The atmosphere of whatever industry you working at, whatever you doing, nothing can ever stay the same. Like ever. Like it's like it's just not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. The fans, it's not gonna stay the same. It's not. I'm telling you, it never will.
of personalities on the show, they feel like they're bigger than the network. They feel like they're bigger than the show. So they use that as leverage to be able to not show up to the reunion. It's being alleged that Chef D requested $100,000 in order to film the reunion. Now that to me is some BS
Yeah, that's crazy.
because the show budget probably wasn't even $100,000. So what makes you think that you deserve $100,000? But this is all rumors that Adonis and Orlando are claiming that Chef D claimed that he wanted for the reunion. I do think
Never mind. I thought y'all was gonna be able to hear the fart. All right.
though that it wasn't just because of that. I think it was multiple cast members that decided that they didn't want to come because they didn't want to face the music when it comes to some of the stuff that was said online about them and some of the beefs that they had on the show. What I think that this series needs to do is to do a third season, but don't cast anybody that considers themselves a socialite or has a high extreme number of following because they're going to pull this off and not be scared of the network to not show up to the reunion. One thing that's great about casting somebody who's sort of unknown and is not a popular figure online is they are very fearful of bigger networks. So them not showing up to a reunion probably wouldn't have happened because they feel like they can be sued. They feel like they can have legal actions over them. They're basically a small fish and a
They feel like they can get blackballed, and I hate that because that's true. Like the first time I did television, like that'd be one thing. Like you do not want to piss these people off because you can have a career, woo woo, and these people will still find a like. You better off being yourself, letting everybody know what the fuck it is. Don't just be difficult off of every little thing. That's not what I'm saying. Or you do get into it, but like, do not, do not let these industry people like. You get what I'm saying? Do not let them get over. Like That's probably the reason why I won't ever work with with, not saying another, but a certain television, you know, thing, platform ever again, because I don't know who the fuck y'all were talking to. But I kindly let them know they wasn't talking to me.
Big pond. When you cast a socialite or somebody who's internet famous, they feel like they're a big fish in a big pond and that they're equal or better than the network. So they use that as leverage to not show up. Okay. Let me know what you guys think about this reunion being canceled. Do you guys think that the cast members should be able to face legal actions due to this not happening? Also, do you guys even want this?
No, because listen, this is the thing. They won't put more money out. What's gonna happen is, for the people that they really don't like, they gonna put something on there, like they gonna try to send something around, and people always say it's fake. I know it's real because I've heard this from a production, from somebody from a different production before, that told me, like, they will put something, they will send something out and put it around for whatever you apply for, to try to, like, slow your down. Slowly over time it'll be lifted, but they'll do that to slow your down. But they won't do it the legal way because it takes too much money, and that's like 12 people, that's like 10 people. And then sometimes it had to be individually. I don't even think they can sue them castmate. Well, they can sue them castmate at a time, but you know how long and like how much money and everything, like ain't nobody doing that. So moral of the story, that's probably what they'll do behind the scenes. Like it'll probably be one person we'll never see again, or some shit like that, or something that happened, like some weird shit y'all won't ever realize, but it'll be right in front of y'all face. But yeah,
Season 3, I don't know. Let me know what y'all think down below.
I think she need to just merge with the other bad boys or something. I don't know. Natalie, no. The only interesting part about season 1 was Jonathan versus Rio. That was about it. Like I'm not saying it be a whole bunch of just garbage, trash fighting. It's not what I'm saying. To make it interesting, even if it's a story, even if we don't get a fight for 3-4 episodes, make the shit interesting. Like, make me feel like I'm watching FBI, Law and Order. Like, oh, what happened? Now what? Oh, I hope you get what I'm saying? Like, it just, the old format will still work. It's always going to be a blueprint. It's always going to be a blueprint. Even though time changes, there will always be a blueprint. And as long as y'all ain't burn the blueprint out, you can always go back to it. And at this point, it's like y'all barely using the blueprint, so why not just go to the blueprint? Like, Oxygen don't seem like they ever going to resurface. Like, and it's the guys. Like, I don't see why y'all just don't let it be that for them changing themselves. Let Natalie come on in the beginning with a mic. Yeah, this program is brought to you by woo. No, she could be like, this broadcast is brought to you by Bad Bitch Entertainment. This season, on every season of Bad Boys, we put a group of guys in the house to learn to see how they gonna deal with themselves and to see who comes out the strongest and who makes it through the experience. So, are y'all ready for Bad Boys season 4? Woo. Let's go. And then boom, like we could just have them in the house, no phone, shit turn off. Like, you already introduced it, we already know what that's the show about. Like, boom, they're going to go crazy in the house. Turn off the air, feed them liquor. Like, that's all. Y'all don't even have to. Y'all can put them in a regular house. Have them go work at an ice cream shop or something. Had an ice cream shop get exposure for the store or something like that. You get what I'm saying? Like, have them live near a boardwalk or something. Like, I don't know. Use the same house every season. I don't know. Maybe once every 3 seasons. Not let them, because you got to change the cast, but let the new cast go to a newer city or something. And you get what I'm saying? Like, just let it be that. Like, don't. And it's not even a lot of creative. It's just like, Natalie, like, you come on, bro. Like, fucking think. Like, this is why I be like, yo, like, listen, God, universe, I don't know who the hell y'all be picking, but not even God, because I don't even believe in that. The universe, like, okay. I guess she got the best ideas in the world. That bitch got lucky. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe, share, and I'll see you guys next time.
I still got the rap game in a choke. Shout out to Canada, those are my blokes. Shout out to Canada, those are my blokes. Shout out to Philly, the city that's fucking gritty. Ain't nobody in the city that's really been fucking with me. Got my arms in a knot, career in a dot. Just signed on the line and a nigga won't stop. Can't stop, won't stop, gotta ride my wave. They been talking about Zayden, they been talking for days. You'll be amazed, nigga, you'll be amazed. You'll be amazed, nigga, you'll be amazed.